What is up, everybody? Today we are doing another monthly reseller wrap-up video to go over everything that we sold on eBay, Depop, Facebook, private sales, revenue, shipping costs, expenses, the whole 9 yards. Everything from profits to losses for the month of May. Let's hop over to the computer and see what we sold for the month of May. All right, first up, we'll show you exactly what I sold and the pictures and everything that went with it. So first up, for the first sale of the month, we sold this burgundy Obey, which I had in my closet from when I was like 14 or 15. Sold that for about 36. Keep in mind, all these sales, there's shipping and Depop fees in there, so the number that you see there isn't strictly exactly what we brought home, but we'll get into that. Next up, just a pair of black Adidas track pants. Pretty simple. Those are the measurements I put in there. Next up, soccer jerseys. Soccer jerseys seem to do well. I would have never known, but my homie from Atlanta told me to look out for them, and I don't even know what team this is, to be honest, but again, soccer jerseys seem to do well. Next up, we got this Sorry I'm Stone shirt. Got this in a bail break, I'm pretty sure. These like meme shirts seem to do well. Like, they're not in the like vintage game that everybody, you know, let's find the high-end vintage and sell. But these are usually good for 20 bucks, like these Spencer shirts, these like meme shirts. Next up, this Adidas France, I believe, soccer jersey. These tags, I guess, are important on the inside ones with the little Adidas to show that it's a real soccer jersey. That was probably one of my higher end sales for the month. That came in a bill break, so I got it for probably like 25 cents. Dollar maybe, probably way less, probably like 10 cents. Next up, we got this Quicksilver, got from the Raghouse for probably like $2 or $1, a little bit faded, but polo. Next, we got these Echo jeans for $19, these distressed Echoes. These I got in a reseller box like when I first started reselling, probably like almost a year ago, but now that summer's coming back, jeans are starting to sell. Jorts are starting to sell, sorry. Next up, I also got this in the reseller box that I sold to someone locally in Edmonton. Vintage Grey Cup. If you're Canadian, you know. It's no NFL. It's like our version of the NFL. Kind of a cool shirt, vintage, nice fade on it. This one I grabbed out of the bins, probably for like a couple bucks. This Chester Cheeto. Again, it's kind of like a meme-ish shirt, but I thought maybe, I kind of took a risk on this one. I thought maybe like some collectors or something would want this. And it took a couple months, but it did sell. Next up, we sold a bundle. We sold a anime shirt that I got out of the bins, took a risk on. I don't think I'd pick these up anymore. The anime shirts, unless they're like true vintage, haven't really been selling, so like I probably paid $3 for it and I sold it for $5, so I didn't really make anything after the Depop fees. And then I also got this Randy Orton crazy Venom graphic tee that I got from the Raghouse. That one, we'll take a good look at that one, but this is the anime one. Picked that up at the bins for not much. And then because this was a bundle deal, I also had to cover shipping myself because I offer free shipping on bundles. They pretty much got this shirt for free by the time I took off the shipping. And then next up, we got this crazy Venom WWE. The graphic on this was just so insane. I almost kept this for myself. It was like a big one too, 4XL. It fit real nice and baggy. This was a crazy shirt, and I think I got like 60 bucks for this shirt. Next up, we got a reprint from the Raghouse of the bins, so probably $2 roughly. Sublime reprint. I thought the colors were cool on it, and sometimes like, I don't know, these, if someone orders these from Amazon or something, they're 30 bucks. So if you can sell them for like 15 to 20, the reprints seem to do okay too. Like, some people want the graphic shirts that aren't $100, you know what I mean? Most people don't care if it's vintage unless you're like a collector, you know what I mean? So like, those do okay, I found personally. Next up, a bundle for $40, a beer shirt, kind of not really memey, but like, you know, just like a funny calculating the foam and volume of a beer. I thought it was kind of funny. Some beer guy will probably want it, so grabbed that, sold that in a bundle, which I also got this, I believe, from Raghouse, this Stephen Rhodes. Actually, this might have came in a bale. I'm pretty sure this actually came in a bale. I thought the graphic was cool. I don't even think I Googled Stephen Rhodes too much, so maybe I sold this for too little. Next up, board shorts. I didn't realize how crazy they were. Last month we kind of went over that a little bit, how good board shorts do for me, especially like the Billabongs, the Quicksilvers. Rib Zone seems to do well. It had really loud print like a Billabong or like some of those board shorts, so I grabbed it, took a chance on it. Again, 40 bucks. Next up, I got this graphic tee. Only put it on there because it kind of had a cool graphic. Don't know anything about it. It's Cactus 3, or Cactus is the brand, or 3X was the size and Cactus was the brand. Just had a cool all over print graphic. I thought it would sell. It sold in a couple days of me listing it. It has no brand, it just looks cool. Got it in the bale for probably 10 cents, sold it for 25-ish. Next up, we got a Harley, pink women's Harley, kind of like fitted or like cropped, however you want to, I don't know, like bell shaped. Another 30 bucks. Got that in the bale, I believe. Harleys weren't doing it for me, and then this month all of a sudden Harleys seemed to do better. Lacoste polo I got at the Raghouse, just a striped A little bit of stain, some holes, a little stain on the collar, still sold. Don't mind my cat, she's playing with a spring right now. I do have to be better at not picking things up from the Raghouse. I see the brand and I don't pick it up. I don't inspect it well for like dirt and stains and stuff. This one ended up selling, but I thought I was gonna get stuck with it because the stain on the collar. This looks like dirt, but this is more of like a stain. So I do have to be better, really doing a thorough look before I buy things. Next up, we sold a big boy bundle of polos. We got a big pony and then 2 polos that I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace. So this one I picked up at the bins, big pony. Got it for like a couple bucks in the bins. And then these other 2 polos I picked up in a bundle on Facebook Marketplace for like, I think 40 or 50 bucks. I got like 15 or 20 polos. So I don't do the math on that, but they were like $4 a piece. These ones again too, I had to work extremely hard. If you watched one of my last vlogs, getting stains out of these. I picked them up and I looked at them. I saw some had stains, but didn't realize the stains were on all of them. So it took me a really long time to try and get the stains out of these and get my money out of them. But this one shirt alone almost covered the whole lot that I picked up on Facebook, and I still have like 10 more to sell. So I should do well on that, even though I paid up $5 to $6 on those polos. I do find the ones with the stripes do a lot better. It's a bright color, got very loud, cool stripes on them. It seems to sell better than just like a regular solid 1 color polo. So keep that in mind. Most polos, I find if they're only solid colors, 15 to 20 bucks, 25 maybe, depending on the day. But as you can see, like this guy bought 3. What do they all have in common? Stripes. They all have like, you know, more like unique factors to them. So then lastly, this came off the Facebook bundle as well that I grabbed, 36 bucks. Between these 2 shirts, the whole lot got covered, and then the other ones are just gravy money. Stripes. This one had a little bit of a stain that I couldn't get out. He was good with it. Usually when I know something has a stain, I always send a message, because lately I've been getting reviews of people don't look at the pictures properly, even the sizes. They're like, oh, this was a kid's, or this was, I was like, well, did you look at the damn tape measure that's on there for a reason? Look at the tape measure and this measurements. It's there to know how it fits. Even if it's kids or not, that's how it's gonna fit. Look at the tape measure. So I always send a message now and just be like, did you double check the measurements and the photos for stains? Because I don't want bad reviews because you guys weren't paying attention. That was like a $100 day. That was a good sale that day. We sold these Old Navy jeans. I think they're really cool color blocking. I think I picked those up at the bins and I just grabbed them because they had cool color blocking, like stitching pattern on them. Got them for a couple bucks, sold them for 30. Next up, another bundle. This guy I grabbed at the bins. I've had it for a long time actually. I just marked it way down to get rid of it. Again, some of these graphic tees, like I said, do okay, but not for a lot. These reprints. This guy pretty much got the shirt for free because he got a bundle, and I do free shipping, and that $6 to $8 is roughly what my shipping costs across Canada. So guy got a free shirt, all good for me. Didn't really cost me anything. Potentially got me the sale on this one, which is this Corona heavyweight hoodie that I got. The way I got this one was I put an ad on Facebook just saying I buy used clothes, and someone drove up to my door with a big truckload of baby clothes. This was in it, some other big pony stuff, and he was like, make me an offer on all this stuff. I gotta get rid of it. It was in a storage unit. I gotta get rid of it. So I was like, I'll give you $3 for this hoodie. I'll give you $20 for this big box of baby clothes, and yada yada. So I got this from some guy that hand delivered it to my house for $3. Sold it for 40, I believe. Yeah, so at the end of the day, once everything was said and done, I got 45 on that one. Next up, another reprint that I'm pretty sure I either got out of the bale or the bins. Just a cheap Guns N' Roses, cheap, maybe 15 bucks. Next up, we got a bundle of a Harley Davidson and a Duck Dynasty t-shirt that I got both out of the same bale. Duck Dynasty, I think, is making a comeback, so maybe that's why it sold. Again, nice, easy, 20 bucks on that one. Harley Davidson, made another like 30 on it. I can't remember if, sometimes this isn't the true price what it actually sold for, so keep that in mind. 2014 Harley, so it's like 15 years old roughly, 12. Cool local Edmonton Harley graphic tee. Next up, another big polo, unique one, had the big pony. That's why it sold. This one I also got out of that same guy that brought the Corona hoodie. It was in his box of storage unit stuff that he just brought to me. It had significant wear on it, still sold. Sent him a message, made sure he knew that there was significant wear on it before he bought it. I sold it from like 19 because I didn't think it was gonna sell with this big like wear. It was pretty thin right here, and I made sure to state it in the description. Next up, we got a Blue Jays hat. Baseball season is in full swing right now, so still had the tag on. I got this in a bail break, I believe. Sold it for 20, got it for 10 cents. No brainer money on that one. Another pair of Echo jeans. Again, summer's coming up, distressed jorts, making a comeback. Got this in a reseller box like a year and a half ago, but when I got the box, it was like end of summer, so jorts and shorts weren't in season, so they weren't selling as much. Next up, we got another meme shirt. I can't eat gluten. Got this in a bill break. I just thought it was funny. Another one of those meme Spencer shirts. Collected another 20 bucks on it. Got it for $1, 10 cents if it was out of the bale. No brainer, 15 bucks, easy. Sold fairly quickly too. Those just funny graphic tees sometimes do good, even though they're not vintage. Next up, we got a women's fox all over print. This is a crazy fox. I got this at the Raghouse. A little bit of yellowing like on the cuffs and on the bottom there, but crazy all over print fox. I probably could have held out on that one and got closer to like 40, 45 on it, but sell it for 35. When you get it for $1, sometimes you can't complain what you get. And then our last sale on the very last day of May 31st, we got a bundle of a Harley and a blank Levi's shirt. First up, here's the Harley, just like a thermal, kind of embroidered, stitched on Harley logo. Got this in a bill break for like 10 cents. Embroidery on the back, thermal. I'm pretty sure this is a 90s tag, so like true vintage Harley Davidson. And then a blank Levi's that I got in a bail break, again for probably like 10 cents. That's everything that's sold. Let's hop over to the Excel sheet and see what we made for the month and take off all of our Depop fees and that kind of thing. So if we tally this up quickly, we go to this cell, we go equals sum, bracket, click the cell that you want to start from, and then go to the next cell that you want to go to. Whoops, hold shift, close the bracket. This will add up everything that we did in sales. So before fees and everything, we did $935.83 cents in sales on Depop for just the month of May. If we do the same formula for shipping and then same for the Depop fees, this is roughly what we paid to Depop in fees. This is roughly what we paid in shipping, give or take. If you're in Canada, it's not a calculated shipping. You have to like set a price every time you sell something. So some things we might have made an extra $1 because shipping was cheaper than the $6, or sometimes it's 15 and we have to pay another $5 out of pocket. So on average, I find shipping is about $6.50. So I set mine at about $6.50 to $7 an item now. That probably works out how I have this set. I have everything set at $6 or $7. So on average, it's about $6.50. So if we go to our total sales for Depop was $6.89 for the month of May. Now, did we sell anything on eBay? Absolutely not. I bought a cross lister, and last month I said that I was gonna be better at listing on eBay to try and make some sales. I listed probably about 200 items across the month of May using my cross lister, and I didn't sell a single thing. So now I outed myself another $20 for the monthly subscription fee for using the cross lister, and maybe it'll pick up, maybe it won't. I'm gonna try for a couple more months, but the cross lister did not make me any money on eBay. And yes, I could list by hand, but that would take twice as much time to pictures, list, upload, the whole 9 yards. So I think paying the 15 or 20 bucks for the cross lister to save you a bunch of time of listing, where I could spend that time getting more inventory, is a good play. But if I don't sell things on eBay, I will not continue to pay for the cross lister. Maybe they're not eBayable items. They seem to be getting good views. They seem to be getting watches and saves. I don't really know. Maybe I just need more time. Maybe I just need to crack the algorithm. I try and post a couple a day or every couple days. Haven't sold anything on eBay. Facebook Marketplace, I probably did maybe $100 on like construction gear and just stuff that I've had over from other bail breaks. I'm from a very oil field construction heavy city, so construction gear, reflective vests, fireproof gear, all that stuff seems to sell pretty good on Facebook. I hate dealing with Facebook because people will not show up when they say they're gonna show up. So probably, I don't have the listings because I just delete them on Facebook, but probably maybe 100 to 150. Hard to keep track because I don't save all the ads. eBay, $0. I've also been starting to do Whatnot, picking up Lulu and baby clothes from the Raghouse or in the bail breaks. I set them aside, do a Whatnot show, and for some reason that does better than my vintage and Y2K and graphic stuff. I got friends that'll do 40, 50 people on Whatnot for graphic, but when I do a graphic show, I get like 4 people in there. But when I do a baby show, I get like 30 to 40 people in there. So I don't know, I just find your niche, keep selling it. If you're making the money, it doesn't really matter what you're selling. So I think I did about $200 on Whatnot between baby clothes and Lululemons, and I just sell them for like $5 a piece. But from the shows, I'm also starting to find other resellers that want to buy bulk from me. So I just messaged them. I said, hey, like, I see you're a reseller. Do you want some stuff bulk? And for me personally, instead of sitting on live and getting $4 a piece for something, I can just sell it to them for $4 a piece and save me a couple hours of time. And then they can go and sell it for 30 on their baby platforms, Poshmark, whatever they want to do. So I guess where I'm going with this is I did private sales. I did about another, we'll say 300 to be a little bit more conservative, just on private sales of baby clothes and Lululemon, other reseller stuff, just private sales. So you add that up, that's, let's go 600 plus 7 across all platforms is 700 plus 600 is about 1,300 total. Now we have to take some money off for that because we bought the bale for $250, and we picked up a few things on Marketplace, baby boxes, that guy that delivered the baby clothes and his Corona hoodie, that kind of thing. I think I paid like $30, 30 to 50 on just like buying things on Facebook Marketplace for profit. So realistically, between all expenses, poly mailers, labels, all that stuff, we probably did about $1,000 total after all things considered. Rough guesstimate, about $1,000. I can't find the old spreadsheet. I don't know where I saved it, but I pulled up the April monthly breakdown and we made about 700, I think, all in between all platforms, private sales, yada yada. So we made about $300 more, taking this a little bit more serious. We posted probably double the amount of things. I think I'm up to almost 400 listings. I was at 300 for the month of April, give or take the 40 or so that sold throughout the month. So I probably listed about 140 items throughout the month with a total of like anywhere from 350 to just over 400 items constantly on the website. So that's kind of the breakdown. We made about $1,000 across all platforms. We listed about 150 or so items. We sold on Whatnot and Depop primarily, some Facebook. We found some private sales people. We're posting more, which I think all contributed to the growth of more sales. Hopefully, in theory, June is another good month. Fishing tournament coming up, so that'll be a whole week that I can't source, list, or get bales. So hopefully that doesn't affect my numbers too much. I can just like queue up a whole bunch of stuff and just use the scheduler and pre-post them or schedule post them, which if you don't know, Depop will let you schedule post if you do it on the computer. I load them all on my phone and then schedule post them all on the computer. Post a couple every day and just keep scheduling them out for weeks and weeks and just make sure I have 3 to 10 ready to go every single day. And then I sit down every couple days and use the cross lister. And as things post on Depop, I cross list them to eBay. Keep this up, it should exponentially grow hopefully. As long as we can keep posting the same or more items, it should pick up. So yeah, that is everything that sold for the month of May. Good luck on everyone's sales for the month of June. I will see you in June. Check out the channel for the other wrap-up videos and vlog. We go thrifting, we do bale breaks, we do lifestyle vlogs, the whole 9 yards. Like, comment, subscribe, because I'd really like to get monetized in the next couple months here so that I don't have to go back and get a real job, because $1,000 a month isn't quite enough. It's actually nowhere near enough to pay the bills for this house. And I just bought a house last year, just lost my job. So I'm trying to make this happen, the dream of YouTube and selling, cover the bills and be able to do this full time. So if you could like, comment, subscribe, help out the channel, I would appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next vlog or monthly wrap up. Peace, good luck.